Yes, students. In today's class, we will talk about occupational structure of India on the eve of independence. Now, this refers to distribution of working population across primary, tertiary, and secondary sector. So, I will share some data with you. On the basis of data, we can decide that what was the position of occupational structure or what was the occupational structure on the eve of independence in India. Now, this data is based on the census of 1951. Now, as per this data, agriculture sector 72.7% population was dependent on primary sector. Now, this primary sector included agriculture sector and agricultural labor, forestry, fisheries, animal husbandry, plantation, and mining. These four constitute altogether primary sector. Now, out of this 72.7% population, 50% population was engaged in agriculture sector, 19.7% were engaged in as agricultural laborers, 2.4% were engaged in forestry, fisheries, and animal husbandry oblique plantation, and only 0.6% population was engaged in mining sector. Now, so far as secondary sector is concerned, 10.1% population was engaged in secondary sector. Now, this secondary sector constituted small and large industries and building construction. So far as small and large industries are concerned, 9% population was engaged in both these small and large scale industries, and only 1.1% population was engaged in building construction. That means they earned livelihood from building construction. Now then, tertiary sector 17.2% population was engaged in tertiary sector. Now, tertiary sector constituted trade and commerce, transport, storage, and communication, and other services. Now, 5.2% population was engaged in trade and commerce, 1.4% was engaged in transport, storage, and communication, and 1.4% population was engaged in other services. Now, this was, sorry, it is not 1.4. 1.4 was engaged in transport, storage, and communication, and 10.6 was engaged in other services. Now, this is what was the occupational structure, or what was the condition of occupational structure of Indian economy on the eve of independence. Now, so far as this data is concerned, in Indian economy, secondary and tertiary sectors were in their infant stage of growth. Hence, conclusion is that Indian economy showed an unbalanced growth. So, regional variation in occupational structure was also notable during British rule, while as states of Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan showed increasing dependence on primary sector. Madras Presidency, Maharashtra, and Bengal showed a modest shift from primary to secondary sectors and tertiary sector. These were emerging centers of industrialization and trades.